Hi, kids. It's time for the late night picture show with Murph. That's me. I'm going to set him right here. Tonight's picture is the revenge of the creature. You see that? Look. All new. Thrills. Shock. Suspense. All in a sequel. Well, as I stated last week, Revenge of the Creature is a Universal picture. A 1955 Universal picture. Hence the black and white. It was directed by Jack Arnold, who directed The Creature from the Black Lagoon and many other Universal horror classics. And it stars John Agar, who later went on to Ed Wood fame. It also features the very first screen appearance by Clint Eastwood. Who'd have guessed? So, we start out the picture with another expedition deep into the Amazon rainforests. Just like before, to the Black Lagoon. This time our explorers aren't content with trying to survive the creature's wrath. I know I just gave away the plot to the last one, but you've probably all seen it. This time they want to take him home. Not to Mom, but for scientific research. So, they plant some explosives in the lagoon, laced with mysterious fish-paralyzing powder. That's what I wrote. So it must have said that in the movie. And they blast the lagoon. Boom. Up floats the gill man. Just like that. And they reel him in. Like a big old fish. So back at Florida's lovely marine land, just down the road here, and I'm going to note product endorsement here. In fact, here's a lovely postcard of marine land at the time. All of this has since been torn down. And now, animal lovers with too much money on their hands can go and get in the water with a real dolphin, which will maybe rub up against them like a slimy politician. Whatever they want to pay for, man. So, back at Marineland, as it was known in the day, the scientists put the creature in a holding tank and begin their research. This research consists mainly of chaining the creature to a pool, to the floor of the pool, and teasing him with an electric prod. And then, much like Foghorn Leghorn, they retreat. The creature reaches the end of his chain. Oh. Very funny. Well, there's a girl in this picture, of course, not just John Agar. Lori Nilsson is her name. She plays the lovely Helen. So I bet y'all can imagine what happens next. Yeah. Smitten with the blonde Helen, the creature breaks free and escapes the sea zoo. Thinking that he's likely headed back to the Amazon with her, actually not with her, because at first he just escapes. Well, everyone kind of settles back into their routine, thinking that the creature has, instinctually found its way back to the Amazon. That is until the creature shows up at Helen's motel and whisks her away for some slimy interspecies romance. Well, call out the cops, call out the Coast Guard, I don't know, maybe the president. Well, as you can imagine, being a sequel, it's not quite as good as the original. It really isn't. But it's as good as a lot of monster movies from the era, 1955. And it's representative of Universal's superior output. They really did put out some good films between, say, 1930 and the late 50s. Agar, who starred in other Universal picks like Tarantula, The Mole People, before moving on to big Ed Wood fame, is a suitable leading man, and the blonde is fairly easy on the eyes. Helen, Lisa, whatever her name is. So you can see why the poor creature falls for her and breaks his rusty chains and runs. 3 rings for Revenge of the Creature. It's a 3-ring circus. This is Murph with Murph. Oh, I almost forgot about our little monkey friend. Pretend like we're under the water. Okay. Monkey here is going to pick next week's picture. Right, Monkey? Okay, we got a bunch here. One day maybe I'll take that down. Or not. Well, speaking of Ed Wood, Edward D. Wood Jr., that is, we have The Violent Years, starring his then wife, Dolores Fuller, I believe. We'll find out. This is Murph with Murph. And I'm starting to feel like I have a job doing this every week. And this is the Late Night Picture Show. Coming to you on the wonderful world of YouTube. We'll see you next week, kids, with The Violent Years. More juvenile delinquents. Bye now.